Hello, welcome everyone to bracket number 4 of the YDSC Season 3. I'm Joel Stewart, aka Netizen01, and up above me here is Marty McFlyen, and we are your hosts tonight. And Marty, what do we got in store for our fans tonight? Oops, sorry Marty, hold on a second. Somebody pointed out that we're not. There we go. How about now? Go ahead and talk, Marty. You were muted on the live stream, so I know you just went through that whole bit. So everyone, you just heard Marty.
My gosh, the whole
you didn't
thing.
hear. Yeah, you didn't hear Marty. So fortunately, Eclipse pointed out that Marty was muted. That was my fault, technical error. I didn't have the right plugs in. So Marty just gave a long spiel. So he's gonna get to do it all again for the live stream.
Let's start it again.
Let's start it again. He can shorten it. That's my fault.
Shout out to Eclipse. Shout out to Eclipse. So here we are again. I'm Marty. That's Joel. We are here from Hydra FPV and the Youth Drone Sports Championships. This is our summer season. Season 3, we call it. And we've been racing all summer long, every Thursday night. If you're a first timer, we're here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And tonight we have a treat. I will explain this again. You saw me mouthing these words before, but we have 3 tiers of races tonight. We've got 2 undercards, the undercard A and the undercard double A. Undercard A is going to be on a simple oval track. It's going to be our beginner pilots just getting used to racing, just getting used to flying through race gates. They just go in a simple oval. You're seeing some of that right now, some of the practice. Then we go up. Once we crown our undercard A champion for tonight, we're going to go up to undercard double A. That's going to be a more advanced race course. The gates are going to be arranged in different ways. There's going to be elevation changes. There's going to be ladders. There's going to be tunnels of gates. We've got 2 pilots going head to head. They are ready to graduate to that more advanced undercard course tonight. That's going to be fun. And when we get done with the undercards, we get up to open class. In open class, we've got 11 of the top pilots from around the country and around the world tonight. Yes, overseas pilots for the first time this summer in the YDSC summer season, all vying for our open class championship on a really cool outdoor course that we will see in a little bit. So we are about to get started here. You see we have some pilots that are practicing on our training 1 course, a simple oval, NASCAR style, turning left. I'm going to quickly introduce these pilots. We have from Melrose, Minnesota. And if you know where Melrose is, props to you. It's a little town kind of north and west of the Twin Cities. According to this pilot, he may be the only drone racing pilot in Melrose. We're going to try to change that. This is Cyrus FPV. Cyrus FPV, looking for a first win, I believe. Has not notched a win yet this summer. This is our 4th week of summer racing in the YDSC. And then we have a return pilot, made his debut last week, the Boggles, the Big Oof from, I believe, somewhere in Minneapolis, somewhere in the city. We have the Big Oof flying with us again, made a strong debut last week on the Oval. Oh, there's some whispering. And then something's happening. We do have a debut of Zaro. Zaro from our Tiny Turbines team, a homeschooled student, ready to make his debut, rocking the all-black profile picture. So those are our competitors in the Undercard A. Again, a simple oval track, 6 gates arranged in an oval. And here's how it's going to work. These pilots are going to race in 5-lap heats. So a single heat will be 5 laps around the oval. It rewards consistency. It rewards holding a clean, steady level as you go around the oval. And I think we're going to race them until one of these pilots wins 3 times. So they're going to get a chance to race a few times here. If one pilot sweeps 3 in a row, it's over. But if they start having different winners, this could go as many as, 8 or 7?
For these 3?
7.
For which one?
7 would be the max, right?
For which one?
Chase the ace to 3, I believe we would go as many as 7 on that. That's a minimum of 3, a maximum of 7 heats on this.
Yeah,
so this
we're
is
doing
chasing the ace to 3 wins.
Are we doing 3 wins for under A and under double A, right?
Yes.
And the play-in is also 3 wins.
And the play-in.
Okay.
Correct.
And then from there, then we go to just 2 chase cases for 1-ups. Okay. All right. Just getting all plugged in.
So our race manager, Sour Power, running things behind the scenes. Are these pilots ready to go, Sour Power?
Pilots are ready to go.
Pilots are ready to go. That's Brian, Sour Power, chiming in, just rocking it all week long, letting these pilots practice. Got here early tonight. These pilots are ready. Cyrus FPV, the Big Oof, and newcomer Zaro. Let's see what happens as we line up the first heat. Again, 5 laps.
They're off. Zaro with the whole shot. Goes down around the first one. That does put Big Oof into first place as he heads on to lap number 2. Cyrus right behind him. Zaro now on the second one.
Wow, look at Big Oof. That is 3 laps for the Big Oof.
Somebody's been practicing. Oh, I don't know what happened to Big Oof.
Missed the gate, though. Had to go back.
Gate.
Okay.
And that immediately puts him into last place. That's how tight it is this time around. Zaro is now into first place, finishing up his 4th lap, coming around onto his last one. Big Oof just 2 gates behind. Cyrus 3 gates behind, is on the ground, not sure what's going on. Looks like he may have lost his controller connection. That puts Zaro in and across the finish line in first. Big Oof in second. Cyrus having some technical issues, is able to get back in the air, and he is a full lap behind. We'll let him go and finish it while we reconcile this and I get my system up and running here.
Okay, well, Zaro doing some flips. We have not seen Zaro fly before. Again, brand new pilot from the Tiny Turbines. Tiny Turbines homeschooled team doing some talent development, doing some recruiting. Here comes Zaro with an impressive win in his first ever heat. So Big Oof also showing a lot of improvement. Big Oof had the lead, had to go back and recover from a missed gate, and that made all the difference. And here comes Cyrus from Melrose with some new competition. You can't rest on your laurels here. You got new talent coming in every week, Thursday nights in the YDSC. So, all right, Zaro, you win 2 more before anybody else wins 3, and it's yours. But we're just getting started here.
Yeah, it's not going to happen,
Joel,
Marty.
Go ahead, Cyrus.
I said it's not going to happen. It's
not going to happen. Okay, well,
this is going to 4.
Central Minnesota smack talk.
Here we go. Go ahead and run him up, Sour.
I'm excited for this one. Just going around in circles, but who's going to emerge? Big Oof from the traffic.
It's like they all had a few
Taking
problems
some
right out of the gate.
Sharp lines. Yeah, Big Oof, though, emerges, but Zaro's given chase. I don't know if you want to go FPV there, Joel.
Oh, yeah.
Zaro's right behind the Big Oof.
Chase down Big Oof right now. Oh. Zaro clips that gate. Gonna miss the first one.
Look at this. Okay, that's 5 laps down for the Big Oof. Needs to hold it together. Laps, Cyrus, and the Big Oof with a 43. Nice job, Taylor from Minneapolis. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Minneapolis. Zaro was just 2 seconds back. A seesaw battle between these two. And Melrose. Keep talking, Melrose. Cyrus FPV comes in.
I got that Central Minnesota Wi-Fi as well. So
Central
Minnesota
Wi-Fi.
in practice, it wasn't this bad, and now during the race, it's just super bad. So.
Oh no! Everyone's jumping on Netflix or Disney Plus to watch Hamilton, slowing you down there in Central Minnesota. I do want to mention the Big Oof is from the Minnesota STEM Partnership Group, presented by Mini Analytics. We thank Mini Analytics, the Minnesota Big Data and Analytics group community, for making it possible for the Big Oof to be racing tonight. Just scored a win in that second heat. All right, this is on. Now, we don't normally go chase the ace to 3, and if Cyrus starts getting in the winner's circle, we could go deep here. So let's see what's about to happen.
Yep.
As we go again.
Marty, check your messages. Oh, Zaro clips the bottom of the gate, but is able to get through in the lead. Big Oof in chase, and Cyrus in chase. We'll ride along with Big Oof and see if we can chase down Zaro. Oh, clips the last gate of that sequence. That is going to give Zaro a couple gates of breathing room here.
Big Oof catching up, trying to at least, but Zaro clean in purple.
Is it gonna be 1 lap?
Well, yes, main event will be 1 lap, Kenner.
Ooh, a 39 for Zaro. Fastest yet.
It's a good one. There's Big Oof booking in second. Cyrus pulling in third again. It's not over yet, though.
Okay, so Zaro has 2 wins. Zaro wins this one, it's over. If anybody else wins, we keep going. But Zaro is on the doorstep with 2 wins in his first ever race. I believe Zaro is an 8th grader, homeschooled student, clearly has been practicing. We've not seen him at all before, and he's here with 2 wins. Can Big Oof or Cyrus stop Zaro? Let's see. We go again.
You have an idea what micro are you using right now?
Kenrick, keep it together. We got a big race going.
Big Oof.
Yeah.
Zaro. I know it's early in Indonesia, but check out this new talent. They're going to be coming for you.
Oh, man, Zaro found
is
his...
already...
He just lapped Cyrus. Zaro has found his second gear right now. He is full send right now. His camera angle must be much higher than these other guys at this point.
Oh,
Does go down on that gate, number 5. Big Oof, 3 gates behind. I don't think he can catch him, though.
Look at this.
There is Zaro.
40 seconds. Let's see what happens for second. It's the Big Oof, just 4 seconds back. Big Oof flying incredibly well this week, but did not expect Zaro out of nowhere from the tiny turbines doing some flips. Knows how to do the tricks in the victory flight. And Cyrus FPV, consistent thirds, but also I think improving your times from previous weeks. Great flying pilots. Zaro, if you can unmute yourself, if you're here, let us know. You are an 8th grade student, right? Going to be in 8th grade, homeschooled, correct?
I believe so.
And you're here in the Twin Cities. How much have you been practicing on this course? Clearly, quite a bit.
Not really. I've been doing harder courses, and I've put in about 45 minutes of practice on this one earlier. That's about it.
Got it. All right. So this was a pretty easy one, and you made quick work of it. Nice job. The Big Oof, you did grab one of those heats early. Big Oof, you're a lot faster this week than you were last week in your debut. Have you been practicing?
Yeah, I have been practicing for like a couple hours.
It's clear. And you had your pump up music. You had your theme song going before we started tonight, before we started the live stream. I know that got us all going. Thank you for doing that. So Big Oof in second, Zaro winning the under A. Congratulations, Zaro. Big Oof, big improvement. And Cyrus FPV from Melrose, Central Minnesota Wi-Fi. Any comments as we close down this undercard A?
Yes. I can't wait till the 15th till Best Buy gives me my new computer so I can fix my lag. Yeah.
Shout out to Best Buy.
Yeah. And
All right.
and also I decided to stick with my old laurels because I'm getting faster lines, but I'm just inconsistent. Once I get this consistent, trust me, I'll be winning races in no time.
Oh, no doubt.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence. And all you pilots are proof that practice matters, right? Excellence requires practice in this sport, and that's a good thing. So congratulations, all of you pilots. A great threesome to start us off, and Zaro gets our undercard A title to start off week 4 of the summer. All right, are we ready to go on to undercard double A? This is a good one.
We are not. So this is where we're waiting on Nugget to show up, and I think he might have been working till 7:30. Is that correct?
No, he got off early at the pool. I think he's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's racing his high voltage. He's racing his high voltage.
Join right now. What's the session name?
Checking the chat.
Alright.
All right. So we've got. You might be wondering why you're going to see the name High Voltage in this race. High Voltage, of course, the graduating senior captain from the St. Louis Park Orioles back-to-back state champion drone team. Well, the pilot racing in this undercard AA is his younger brother, Nugget. But Nugget will be flying on High Voltage's VelociDrone. We race in VelociDrone, the racing simulator. So we've got Nugget. He's just working his way into the room, going up against, and Nugget is a ninth grader going into ninth grade at St. Louis Park High School, following in his brother's footsteps. Welcome, Nugget. We're glad you got off work early at the pool. And you are going up against a juggernaut, Captain Banana. Captain Banana was on track at St. Louis Park in the elementary school level, is switching to Edina as a 6th grader. So we got a 6th grader against a 9th grader, and these two like to talk. I'm just going to say that. They like to mix it up. You might hear a little trash going, and they are going to be racing on our Training 2 track. The Training 2 track is the culmination of a number of compulsories or required course features that all these pilots have to learn, and this track is a mashup of all of them. So we're going to take a look at it here as they go. They're practicing on now. You see there's like a snake tail turn tunnel there. We've got split S's, split S City. We've got a crazy 8 toward the end.
Split S City. We are ready to go. Why don't we run them and we'll walk through it with Banana on the first track.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can do it.
Well, we're gonna start the race. So this is a best of or
We're
first
just
of
gonna
3,
start
just
it.
like before. Yeah, let's start it. Let's go.
All right.
Hey, we're at 7:25. We're on time now. Yeah, we're going best of 5, right?
Yeah, best of 5. Yep.
Okay.
So they come through that intersection up to a ladder, and they have a line of gates they have to carry all the way down. It's actually relatively tough throttle management right here. Make sure you don't overshoot. Then you have a little split S section to go up and over. It's like he missed that top gate. It comes back around. It's like high voltage is pulled in. Back up, then another ladder down.
High voltage is Nugget.
Oh, that's right, Nugget down.
Okay.
So it is 2 laps. So right now we have Captain Banana is about to start his second lap. Here he goes into that first gate, up the ladder up. See if we can get a nice clean run here. As we talk about him, it's the commentator's curse.
Banana takes the lead.
Go ahead and watch Nugget here as he climbs the ladder.
But Banana had some trouble in the snake's tail. They're both trying to get through it.
This is a fairly significant step up from YDSC Training 1, our first course, as you can see. But this really does set the stage for your abilities to be able to level up even into the next class, which will be a dramatic increase even from this skill set, as you'll see in a few minutes here. So Banana will take home the first win. Voltage, honestly, not that far behind. There were
Nugget.
quite a few mistakes here on both sides. So either of them, if they can hold a nice clean line and just slow it down a little bit and get it done, I believe either of these pilots could easily have a much better run going through here. So there's a 2-minute lap or 2-minute race time for Nugget. I have it Nugget right there. Nugget's on my screen. All right, go ahead and send him again. So that is race number 1. Let me get that started here.
First pilot to win 3 wins it. Let's see if Nugget can even the count as they zoom through that opening tunnel. Now they're going up the first ladder. Ladder is a key course feature you got to be ready for. Banana with a lead getting through the snake's tail, but Nugget's keeping pace.
Jeez.
Now they're into the Split S City. Oh, Nugget gets a little break on the ground as Banana into the down ladder just as Nugget enters it. But Banana ready for the second crazy 8 and
on to lap number 2. Banana's
on
there
to lap
with
number
Voltage.
2.
Working on his 270s over there.
Okay, Captain Banana into the second lap. Oh, anybody who can make it through that purple bent tunnel without a misstep is going to have a huge advantage on this track.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's just, it's not working.
That's Banana talking.
You just get so excited, you just want to push forward the whole way. So you really have to throttle manage and make sure that you're not overly aggressive on it. So it looks like Banana will be able to take home
12 seconds faster than the last time.
Yep.
Improving that 2-lap time. Meanwhile, let's see where Nugget's going to get some extra reps here. Okay, so
3 wins. So we have 1 more race to go, or more, up to 4 more if Nugget can find it.
Yes. 2 in a row for Captain Banana, the 6th grader. Switching districts, going to go to Edina. He a young, promising pilot in that Edina system. As Nugget.
I just did the line perfectly in the next practice one.
All right, well, let's see if we can do it for real. Nugget is ready.
Right.
Can he hold off the Banana?
It's not gonna happen.
Okay. Into that first tunnel. Banana's through it first.
Some good ladder work there, but Banana just clips that top gate. Oh, there it is.
I'm just going to tell everybody the control that these pilots who have not been flying very long at all, they've only been flying this summer basically, the control that these pilots have to get through these features. I personally am still struggling with the last course, the oval, that those other pilots made look easy. It's not. This is the furthest thing from easy.
Banana's doing great. That was a great lap. That might have been his fastest yet. Here, oh, missed that entry gate into the line down, but slow it down a little bit, slow it down.
Oh, a clean through the tail into Split S City. Captain Banana making a play to jump into open class one of these days soon. A little trouble on the Crazy 8. Resetting across the paint and... Oh, and
it's right there it is.
There it is. Wow, 112. Cut his time again. Another big improvement. So faster every time. We love to see it. Captain Banana, you have, I think you had back-to-back wins in the Training 1 track. Here we are in Training 2. Nugget was man enough to step up and challenge you here, but your winning streak continues, Banana.
The banana is too strong.
The banana is too strong.
You know what track is this?
You hear Kenrick. Kenrick just woke up.
This is the Fiera Season 6 track. That's why it's so hard.
Oh yeah, you're recognizing it now, aren't you, Kenrick? All right, he's giving you a little preview of what we're going to see in open class. But before we leave these under AA pilots, Nugget, are you there? Nugget, how did you feel on this Training 2 course? Definitely a little bit more complicated than what you raced before.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated. I didn't have as much practice as I would have liked, but...
Well, I know you're working. You got a job now. You're in high school.
Yeah.
You're a full-fledged teenager. So we appreciate you being here tonight, taking on Captain Banana, and we hope you'll race with us again next week. It's always great to have you.
Yeah, probably. We'll see.
Remember when you were trash talking how you were gonna win so much?
I never said I was gonna win, but I was hoping I would do something.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Hey, honest answer. That's an honest answer from Nugget. We love Nugget. Thanks for racing. And Captain Banana, the winning streak continues. The banana is strong. What are you gonna do next?
Probably next week, maybe fly in open class.
Okay. You're certainly bulldozing through these undercard races, so congratulations, another win. 6th grader heading to Edina, and the future is bright for the Hornets team. Well done, undercard A pilots. Thank you, guys. And with that, are we ready, Joel? Are we ready for the open class? It's just 7:33.
It is. We're doing great. I know
time.
Brian's getting the room set up right now, but we can talk about our play-in. So tonight we have 11 pilots that signed up for our open class. And so we are going to do a play-in for the 7th and 8th seeds, which means that we are looking at Eclipse, Kenrick FPV, Daylight, Skycats, and Shipook Dragon. If I can get this going.
All right, so these 5 pilots are going to fly on this amazing course that we're about to see. It's an outdoor course. If anyone has ever heard of the VelociDrone Racing League, this is a micro version of a VelociDrone Racing League, a VRL track, and it is a fun one.
Try out.
So we've got these 5 pilots. There are 6 more pilots waiting for them that qualified automatically with their qualifying times on the course. These 5, we're looking for 2 of them to advance. The top 2 coming out of this play-in will advance into our bracket, and it's a double elimination bracket. We'll get to that next. Let's meet these 5 pilots. As Joel said, they are ready to race in. This is not spec play-in, I guess, Joel. This is open play-in, right? It says spec play-in on the screen.
Well, I think we had changed our terminology, but if you go by last week's terminology, then yes, open play-in.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
We got different terminology. All right, so Eclipse, first up, from the Tiny Turbines team. Eclipse, who has been showing great improvement week over week. super steady flying. They will be in this play-in. Next to Eclipse, we have Kenrick FPV. That is a picture of Kenrick all the way from Indonesia, where it is already Friday morning, exactly on the opposite side of the clock from where we are here in Minnesota. Kenrick just woke up. He set his alarm. He has been practicing maybe on this course. I think he remembers it from VRL. So we're going to see how Kenrick does. He's going to have to survive and finish top 2 to get into the big bracket. Next to him, Daylight FPV, our runner-up, our reserve champ last week in this main event, is now having to play in. So he's been having a little bit of trouble with his computer on this course. There's a look at it. But we'll see if he's got what it takes to play in. And then after those two, we've got, if I can do it from memory because I lost my screen help, we've got Shy Book Dragon, another member of the Tiny Turbines team. Zaro coming off of a championship run in our undercard A. It's a good night for Tiny Turbines so far. We got Shy Book Dragon and Eclipse from the Tiny Turbines homeschooled team, led by Shy Book Dragon, who put this team together. Props to her. And then lastly, but not least, Skycats the sequel, our everyone's favorite sequel, Skycats, from Blaine, Minnesota, ready to fly and ready to show what he can do on this very complicated course. All right, they're going to race as many times as it takes for one of them to win 3 times.
What is the lobby name?
I'm hearing some crazy sounds in the background. I don't know what that is.
Oh, those are Blake's.
Some tune-up sounds, but remember to mute yourself if you're not flying. And let's take a look at the first heat of this play-in. 5 pilots in the air at a time.
I had one of the Hydra events tonight.
Hey, high voltage.
And so, as a joke,
High voltage.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna enter in as it.
We're hearing, we're listening in on a conversation.
He's muted. Server mute. Okay. There we go.
I still hear him, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's muted on my end. It's fine.
Okay. I'm not going to let it distract me. All right, are these 5 pilots ready to go?
No, my server's not connected.
We've got palm trees on this course. We're out in the middle of a grid, like a grid in the wilderness with palm trees. I love it.
There you go, I'm in.
Glowing gates. We're going to learn this course as they fly it. We got a ladder on one end. We got some inflatables.
Marty,
Yes.
can I just say something? This is for Daylight. I'm gonna be very disappointed if you don't make it through.
Nathan creating the rivalry. This is a created rivalry. Raid Optics waiting in the top 6 for Daylight FPV. Now, I've not heard Daylight talking back on this rivalry yet. Maybe it's because his mic doesn't work, or maybe he's just choosing to be silent. But let's see who's going to emerge. Top 2 will join the bracket. I think we are ready to go. We got to keep things moving.
Yeah. All right.
Brian, is everybody ready? Sour Power.
Looks like we're ready to go. Here we go. Right along with Kenrick here. Probably our top seed to fight off against Vanadium, but because he didn't put down a time, he will be. He will be there. Does miss a gate. Daylight will be in the 2nd spot right now. That is pretty chaotic. Let's see if we can pull it back a little bit here. There we go.
Wow, 5 pilots. We got the Tiny Turbines team that's racing in purple. Kenrick has the lead right now. Kenrick FPV all the way from Indonesia. Our first non-US pilot in our summer season. He raced with us in the spring, though. We know what he can do. He's racing in acro mode. If you see a different type of flying from Kenrick, it's because he has the auto leveling off. And he is going to town. Just woke up. Alarm freshly sounded. And he is zooming through this single lap course.
You know, we're doing, it looks like we went
we are
2
doing
laps.
2 laps.
We might change that to...
Okay. God.
Yeah, I think we said 1 before, but
That's fine. We'll let this first one stand, then we'll switch back to 1 lap really quick here.
it's a good practice one.
Yep.
Oh
Daylight
yeah.
currently in
Finally.
second.
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh, now it's
I don't know I don't know how many laps Brian set it at. So right now we're gonna go ahead and, well, I guess we'll just count it a practice one. Brian, we're gonna need to change that back down to a 1 lap when we're done.
everybody got a good practice.
That's covered
lap
on
in
that.
there. Good practice heat. Hey, they needed it. And we got to see the track in action, which is good.
Good practice.
Good practice.
Haven't got this far yet.
All right, Brian, why don't you go ahead
Kendrick's
and
blood flowing.
yeah, why don't you go ahead and just cancel this one, right, Brian? So go ahead and stop.
Daylight,
stop.
can you change?
Oh no. come
Daylight,
on.
can you change your color
I need a point.
to white? Sky Cats. Maybe you want to go Blaine Blue if you can. Get our colors straight here. Eclipse and Shybook Dragon, if they want to have team unity, they can do that, but it would help us to be in different colors.
Finally, 1 lap.
All right.
guys. Thank you.
1 lap ready to go.
1 lap wonders from here on out.
Okay.
Favorite format. Oh, that's why. Okay.
This line really
much
going.
better.
Are you going? I'm confused.
I don't see any lap counters happening.
No.
Did you start it, Brian?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we're starting.
All right, here we go.
No, I thought I heard Kendrick say hold on, so I held.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm setting the graphic. It's much more better right now.
Kenrick FPV from Indonesia. Racing in the summer for the first time. No homework in the summer, right, Kenrick?
There is. Like, in 1 week, we're gonna start school again.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah.
we're glad to have you racing here. Kenrick's also
Always, always summer here. Never winter. Never.
always summer here. Well, Kenrick is your leader. Daylight currently in second, staying ahead of Skycats, Eclipse. Shybook Dragon overtakes the 4th spot.
What?
Kenrick gets the win.
This is. Oh my god. Oh, come on, where's Vanadium?
Where's Vanadium? Already looking at the lap times. Figures
Getting ahead
where
of
he's
yourself.
gonna
Let's see how many
plan.
gates there are on this course. We got Daylight descending the ladder and finishes in a 103. Okay, so those are your top 2 for now. Let's see what happens with Shybook Dragon, Skycats, and Eclipse. That's the order currently.
Good job, Shybook. This is not an easy course for a lot. This is definitely a step up. Probably the most difficult course we've raced so far, maybe to date, just in general.
Wow.
For these micros.
Shybook Dragon, leader of the Tiny Turbines team, looking good, coming down the ladder.
Able to
And
finish in 3rd
59th
place.
gate, finishes 3rd. Well done, Aurora, Shybook Dragon. Her teammate, Eclipse, coming through, 10 seconds behind. And Skycats, the sequel. Strong finish all the way from Blaine, Minnesota. So in this play-in, which we will run them again, we got Kenrick all the way in Indonesia. We got Daylight from San Antonio, Texas. And then it's Shybook Dragon and Eclipse, homeschooled from the Twin Cities. And then Skycats from north of Minneapolis in Blaine. Popular suburb here in the Twin Cities. And we're going to go again. Let's run them. Remember, first pilot that wins 3 ends this, and we add up the points. The 3-time winner will obviously make it into the brackets, and then we'll see on points who joins that pilot. Kenrick showing what he can do, just zipping around.
My goodness.
I mean,
That
maybe
sequence there is amazing.
something to be said about being fresh in the morning. I'm always better in the morning, I know that.
Or to just be an amazing drone racer, that too.
That could be. Daylight.
This pit is freaking small.
Daylight leading the second group, but another sub 40 second for Kenrick. Let's see what happens as Daylight coming around the palm tree.
All I know is Vanadium is suddenly looking over his shoulder. Same with High Voltage, realizing, oh man, there's some competition at the top here.
Vanadium is the defending champion in this class. Voltage has won one of these weeks, but here comes Kenrick. And Daylight takes second for the second time, right behind Kenrick. Shybook Dragon getting pushed by her teammate Eclipse. Let me get on the right read here. Look at this. This is a battle for third between the teammates. The Tiny Turbines. Oh, I misread the course. She's got to go down this ladder.
We'll
nice
put
and
Shybook
smooth.
Dragon. Oh, right there. That was close.
0.2 of a second separating Shybook Dragon and her teammate Eclipse. And then we have Skycats bringing it in. Nice job, Skycats. Okay, so Kenrick has won 2. The first pilot to win 3 ends this. The winner of those 3 advances. Then we look at the points to see who joins that pilot. So far, it's Daylight with 2 second-place finishes. Let's see if the other pilots can mix things up, maybe grab a win. They're going to need to do something dramatic to get back into contention here for the bracket to follow.
Yeah, they're going to need to hope for Daylight to probably get disconnected or have a pretty dramatic ending
Don't
here.
say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. All right. Once again, Kenrick way out there. I'm going to see what's been happening here for a second because that will tell the story as Daylight zips through our glowing gate section.
Oh my god, jeez. Clean lap.
Daylight racing in white, Kenrick in cyan. That's his usual color. Shybook Dragon in purple, Eclipse in yellow, Skycats in green for this one. And Kenrick with a 42nd, just a second off his previous times. Kenrick will be in the bracket in the 7th spot. But who will be joining him? It looks like if Daylight can hang on. Daylight, a world-class freestyler and a great racer in real life and the sim, grabs second again, and that does it. Daylight will be in the 8th spot, just like last week. And let's not forget, last week Daylight came in the 8th spot and ended up in the final, so he's done this before. Meanwhile, Eclipse grabs 3rd this time, getting stronger with every lap. Almost grabbed it last time. Takes 3rd this time, and now Shybook Dragon trying to catch Skycats. Can Skycats grab a 4th place finish to finish strong here? He's having a little bit of trouble in those rocks in the middle of the grid. Into the newbie drone descending ladder. Sort of a zigzaggy ladder, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And boom, Skycats with a strong 4th place finish. And Shybook Dragon, after some strong 3rd place finishes, takes 5th in this one. But let's give a warm send-off to Shybook Dragon and Eclipse from the Tiny Turbines team. Great flying, you two. Always great to have you. And Skycats from Blaine, a workhorse. He's the sequel. This is not the original. This is the sequel, getting better every week. And thank you all for flying. You got some 3 strong laps in there, 3 strong heats, plus the practice one. And we appreciate you hanging around and racing with us this summer. We hope to see you next week. And we have 2 pilots advancing to our bracket. We have an 8-pilot bracket, double elimination bracket, 1v1s on this same course that you just saw. We have Kenrick FPV from Indonesia. Got out of bed and notched 3 straight wins here for the 7th seed in the bracket. And Daylight FPV, Raid Optics gets his wish. Daylight is back, coming from the 8th spot. Can he do it again? Can he climb all the way from the 8th spot in the 8-pilot bracket and land in the final? We shall see. Kenrick, thoughts on this course? We think you've seen it before, right? In a larger version?
Yeah, it's the Fiora Season 6 tryout and fly for the draft selection.
Yeah. How does it feel with a micro?
It feels much more harder.
Much harder.
Much more hard. The gates, the section, because micro couldn't like not enough power to go up when it crashed or something. So it's much more harder with the tunnel or something like that. The gate's so small as well, so it's kind of tricky.
Small gates. Okay, well, get ready for some carnage here. And Daylight, everything working okay that time? Things holding together? I know you're normally muted, so I'm going to trust that you're doing well. And let's take a look. Oh, here we are. Joel's got it up. The bracket. Coming from the top, we've got Warhead, graduate of Hill Murray School, on his way to St. Thomas, the University of St. Thomas, but flying from Wisconsin. So those of you in Wisconsin, you can cheer for your home state. This is Warhead going up against Quad Boy. Quad Boy made a statement last week. Quad Boy comes to us from Wichita, Kansas. So we got Wisconsin and Wichita represented here. After that, we're going to see High Voltage, graduating captain of the St. Louis Park Orioles, back-to-back state champion team, making his way to the University of Minnesota Duluth this fall. He's going to go up against Kenrick, who just qualified in the play-in. Kenrick FPV from Indonesia. Wow, that's going to be a crazy match, too, coming early here in the bracket. Then we've got Ether, the captain of the Eden Prairie Eagles team, going up against his teammate from Eden Prairie, Raid Optics. So we got eagle-on-eagle action here in match 3. And then to match 4, it's Vanadium. I think he's won 2 Thursdays in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, is it
any Thursday he's been here, he's won. He has won, yes. He's been here. He's been racing from Phoenix, Arizona. And it's a Sunbelt battle there in match 4. Vanadium going against Daylight FPV, a rematch of last week's final. And we're gonna start off with that tonight in the bracket. So this is a fun bracket, a lot of talent here. Are we ready to get started with that first match, Warhead and Quad Boy?
I think we
Pilots
are.
are ready to go.
All right, so they are gonna race. We're going best 2 of 3, right?
That is correct. First to 2.
1 lap wonders. You got to win 2, and you stay up top. It's double elimination. If the loser on this one goes down but is not out, works their way back from the bottom. All right, pilots. I'm excited. We got 3 viewers on Twitch. Hello, viewers. Sound off in the chat so we know where you're coming from. As Warhead with an early edge over Quad Boy from Wichita. Warhead racing in that Hill Murray green. Still a pioneer at heart. Been practicing with a new brushless micro here in the simulator. Getting used to it.
Wow. Doing a phenomenal job.
Built a 12-gate lead or so over Quad Boy, but Quad Boy has shown he gets faster as he goes, but a 45-second lap from Warhead. Impressive.
That is very impressive.
This is going to be a tight battle as we get further along this bracket.
It is going to be a banger of a race.
All right, pay close attention to Quad Boy. When Quad Boy starts off, he's just getting the hang of things with a 108 there. All right, now remember, double elimination. So we go again. If Warhead wins, it's over. If Quad Boy wins, we go a third time. And then we move on. Winner stays up top. Loser works their way back from the bottom half of the bracket. Let's run them again.
6 viewers now.
6 viewers now. They heard that Kenrick made the bracket.
I wonder if Blake is watching.
Oh, Kenrick's one of those viewers. That helps. Thank you, Kenrick.
Let's watch ourselves.
I'm one of the viewers too. As Warhead out in front again. You know, Warhead practice. We had another track temporarily. Warhead got some good licks in on that track and then had to deal with the change-up today. But his showing what kind of a pilot he's become. Going to be a Tommy at the University of St. Thomas.
Watch out, St. Thomas.
I'm going to require that Warhead starts a drone racing team at St. Thomas. I'm not going to accept anything other than that.
Yeah, basically at this point, that is...
And 53 seconds. Warhead closes it out. Warhead, you stay on top with the win over Quad Boy, but Quad Boy definitely getting the hang of this course with multiple reps. Finishes with a 112. All right, Quad Boy, we will see you in a little bit on the bottom half. And we are on to our second matchup. As I recall, this is going to be a good one. High Voltage won this class. I believe it was week 1 of the summer. Yes, it was week 1 of the summer. High Voltage got the win. Now he's going up against Kenrick FPV, internationally known drone pilot. Will they both be flying acro? High Voltage, will you be flying acro mode without the leveling? He's muted. Oh no, we muted him.
Oh, I muted him. I'll unmute him now. There he goes. You can talk now, bud.
How dare you?
They're waiting on Kenrick at this point.
Yeah. I'm loading
He
in.
has to come back. As soon as he go off the session.
Yeah, he likes to go off and practice.
Yeah.
All right, am I
I
frozen?
thought I'm gonna be up
Wait,
in like 3 more hits.
Yeah, High Voltage and Kenrick are up.
All right, this is gonna be rough. I'm at Blake's house on his Wi-Fi with my laptop on his portable.
You're not gonna have Blake fly, right? Do I need to get a camera on you guys?
Do you want a camera? He's over here. I was gonna get Soren, but Soren didn't want to.
Sorry?
Oh yeah. Some all-stars in Victoria, Minnesota tonight.
Wait, Soren's in town?
Soren's in town. We got Rafe, Clayton, me, Blake.
Hey, stay physically distanced over there. We need you guys healthy. All right, good.
Man, Soren gotta say, country's not consistent. You're gonna win.
Star Pilots, as Netizen enjoying a cold one tonight. Thursday night drone races. I'm not going to say what.
I'll let you win. You gonna watch me win against Kendrick?
Pilots are ready.
I think we might need video from that bunker.
The bunker? Alright, I'll...
Who's here?
Another one, yeah.
Come on, where's Fat Kid?
That's buddy. I'm probably buddy.
Oh, okay. I'm looking on Discord. Look at these guys.
On Discord?
I don't see 6 feet. 6 feet.
We're at least 6 feet.
Yeah.
At least.
Where are you putting your stuff?
All right. As long as Voltage is flying, Kenrick, are you ready? Waiting patiently for these for the party.
I got video verification.
Trust us, audience at home.
Blake,
Come
come here, you're flying.
Hey, I like that the Big Oof is watching and proclaiming on Twitch, I am the Big Oof.
I am the Big Oof, yes.
The Big Oof had a strong showing tonight from the Minnesota STEM Partnership team. Really impressive. Again, shout out to Mini Analytics and Dan Atkins for making that team happen. All right, let's get these two going. This is, again, a best of 3 matchup. 1v1, one lap wonders. Couple of all-stars ready to go. Oh, a blur. That cyan blur that you see is Kenrick FPV.
When I saw the guy, I saw it to fly.
He's wondering who's actually flying over there. He can't trust it, but he is leaving nothing to chance.
You can look on the stream there. Yeah. Oh,
he's having nightmares. But
Kenrick has a 20-gate lead at the moment. Not really sure what he's worried about.
Doesn't have nightmares trying to chase Kenrick. Wow, 40 seconds. 40 seconds?
Shoot, nice.
Impressive, Kenrick.
Yeah, buddy.
And we watch High Voltage in orange. I like how graduating senior High Voltage still rocking the St. Louis Park orange. Graduating senior Warhead still rocking the Hill Murray Pioneer green. Cool spirit. As Voltage taking his time to get these course features figured out. Times do matter on the big board, and Voltage comes in 128. Okay, they go again. Kenrick can end it right here and send Voltage down to the bottom half. Let's see if Voltage can do something about it. There's Balake behind him. A rare sighting of Balake.
I want block.
He needs to be commenting. He's got to get on a computer.
Balake coming off a fun weekend down in Missouri, the Spec Freedom class.
If you're wondering who Balake is, he's a Minnesota State High School drone racing champion live on Fox Sports North. Have not seen him yet this summer. He's been busy flying different classes of drones. But Kenrick,
30 seconds.
Oh.
There you go.
Blake might have to step in here. Goodness.
Let's go!
I think Will's taking his shirt off on stream.
Will gotta take the shirt off.
Marty's just like, Joel, wait
I like that we've figured out a way to get that video feed in until it starts getting stripteasy.
Hang on, I gotta watch the stream.
It is summertime though. He does like going shirtless in summer. Kenrick, impressive. 30 seconds, burning fast. You stay up top on a collision course with, I don't know, the best pilots here tonight. Let's see who's going to join you. I think we have the all Eden Prairie battle coming up here. Am I correct?
Yo, Voltage, get Blake on camera. And
yeah, we got Ether and Raid Optics coming up next.
Ether and Raid Optics. Now, Ether was responsible for creating the Eden Prairie High School drone team, pulled it out from the fire, recruited Raid Optics to be on that team, turned Raid Optics, along with the state champion Balake, turned Raid Optics into a strong pilot. I'm curious to see what happens here. Ether was practicing a new form of flying, a new approach to flying, so let's see how much he's figured that out as he goes up against his teammate.
I'm gonna need a definite now.
And this is a PG stream. Okay, Raid Optics has told me he doesn't want to hear me, and he doesn't want to be heard. So let's see how that works. As he goes up against his teammate and his captain. Ether, usually a man of few words. Is Ether in the room?
I don't think so.
We gotta find him.
Oh.
He did ask earlier
what time he was
when
up.
he was going to go, and it's
told him
8
like
o'clock now.
7:45.
Does anyone have his digits? I think I do, actually. Who's texting me here? All right. I want to mention that the Eden Prairie drone team was also made possible by Mini Analytics. If you don't know what Mini Analytics is, they are the community of big data and analytics professionals here in Minnesota. If you're wondering why that's important, well, because it's everywhere. Data is being generated by everything, all the technology in our worlds, especially now that work has been distributed all over the place via video conferencing and working from home. So if you're interested in any of that, absolutely check out Mini Analytics. And they're putting out content every Monday, Mini Analytics Mondays, I think they're calling it. And when we get back to gathering in real life, they're going to put on their world-class conferences and events again. Dan Atkins and the team at Mini Analytics definitely deserve a big shout out and thanks for making the Eden Prairie Eagles team possible, for making the Minnesota STEM Partnership team possible. Big oof posting flying pizza in the Twitch chat. I think that's in honor of Mini Analytics. I'm going to take it that way. All right. Ether, I'm not signed up. Ether, you were on the list. I don't know what he says, what he means by that. He was here earlier. Can we reel him in? And he posted a time, right? He posted a qualifying time. That's how he qualified for the top 6. All right. Ether, you signed up and you posted a qual time. Get in here. All right, our race manager extraordinaire and star mentor Sour Power chasing down Ether, team captain of the Eden Prairie Eagles team. Maybe he's just concerned about racing his teammate, Raid Optics. Raid Optics.
Oh, I think he will be.
We'll go back on mute. Oh, it's a Doritos chip. Sorry, the big oof. It's a flying Doritos chip, not pizza. I had pizza earlier, thanks to Joel, so I was thinking about pizza. Raid Optics, can you coax Ether into the room? I agree with Cyrus. We do need a team in Melrose, Minnesota.
Where is Melrose? I ask this like every time. Is it like
Yeah,
halfway to St. Cloud?
It's north and west of the Twin Cities.
Please get in here now, or we're gonna have a long talk on Monday.
Nice job, Raid Optics.
If there's one thing I know Ether doesn't like to do, no.
Have a long talk.
Yeah, have a long talk.
Ether was 4th in our state tournament in the singles live on Fox Sports North, and he was on the reserve champion Eden Prairie team with Balake. So, but if he doesn't show, we're gonna have to give Raid Optics a bye here, or do we let? We could try to let.
The Shybook Dragon would be our bump up from that last spot.
She would be. I don't see her here.
Looks like she's bailed on us at this point. My vote would be just we give the win to Ether, or give the win to Ether, and no, just kidding. Give the win to Raid, and Ether would drop down. Let's give him 30 more seconds here.
I'm gonna see if I can find Shy Book.
Okay. put a minute on the clock.
Or eclipse. I mean, either one of them. Okay, see if she'll respond. Meanwhile, I'm going to find Eclipse.
I want so much of Avatar.
Shirt is still on at the compound.
I watched like 100 hours. No.
Whatever we're calling that.
The compound.
Okay, where is Eclipse? It's a lesson for pilots that don't qualify. Hang out.
I'm not.
Oh, there's Blake's mother.
There's Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi guys.
Good to see you.
Muted.
Oh.
We can hear you.
I'm gonna turn on my camera. Alright, well, you got this.
Welch's Fruit Snacks, brought to you by...
Gluten free.
Sponsored by Lynn. Sponsored by Lynn, the company. Sponsored by Lynn. No.
And Milk Duds. Apparently we're getting some sponsors tonight.
Are those gluten free too? I think they are.
Milk Duds?
Okay, we will not. We don't have Eclipse.
I think we got to call it Marty.
All right. Well, nice cameos in the meantime. Oh, there's Nathan.
Did you wave?
Yeah, earlier.
Oh.
Get it, Will.
Will. Come on, Will.
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on to match number 4.
Let's go to match number 4. We did not get the Eden Prairie battle we were hoping for, but maybe we could still slot somebody into that bye position.
They have just a few minutes to get that worked out, but yeah, we could. So match number 4 will be up with Vanadium and Daylight FPV. Looks like they are ready to go, so we can roll this one right in.
I need to plug in my battery. Hold on.
All right. Looks like Vanadium.
That was the voice of Vanadium from the Desert Destroyer, back-to-back summer champ, going up against his adversary in the finals last week, Daylight FPV from San Antonio, Texas. Texas against Arizona. A healthy battle here in VelociDrone. We like to see it from those two states in the Sun Belt. Although, as we mentioned last week, Daylight FPV is just a straight shot down 35 from the Twin Cities. So, connected to where we are by an interstate. And then I think you can just jump on the 10 and get all the way to Vanadium in Phoenix.
All right, go ahead and roll them up. Looks if Vanadium is ready. Looks like he's still not plugged in.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
All right,
All right,
Vanadium
Brian.
in blue, Daylight in white.
There we go.
And they are off as Vanadium, always dangerous in the desert, racing amongst the palm trees. It kind of looks like the modified Phoenix, like some sort of a Phoenix in a dream. Vanadium has about a 10-gate lead going down through the, what do we call those things? Some gravity gates.
Yeah, gravity gate's good.
Got to descend the zigzag tower in a 36, first time out. Blistering.
So our hot lap from Kenrick was 30 seconds though, so they're gonna have some time to work
Unreal.
on there.
As Daylight Zip, zap, zip through that downward ladder. Gets in under a minute, 57.571. All right, it's best of 3, though. So they go again. Let's see if Daylight can extend this for a chance to stay on the top half, or is he going to have to work his way back from the bottom like he did last week from the 8th spot all the way to the
goes
final.
Down in the tunnel. That will give Daylight out in first for a second here. Let's ride along with Vanadium, see if we can chase down Daylight. He does take him in the purple pass.
Quick recovery.
Oh, has a little mistake there, but manages to clip the gate, gets it to count. Into the dive gates he goes. Again, a little bobble. Up and over into the newbie drone finals. With a good twist and turn in and around. He is going to put down 39 seconds. Not
okay,
as
that's
fast
2 in
as
a
his
row
first
for
one.
Vanadium.
Yep.
And Daylight with a faster lap that time, 51. Okay, Daylight. Kind of like last week, you got to work your way back from the bottom, but we know you can do it. You've already earned your way here, getting out of the play-in. And we are on to match number 5. Let's see what that looks like.
That is going to be Quad Boy and High Voltage.
Quad Boy and High Voltage. All right, High Voltage back on camera from the party. Got a cheering section. Meanwhile, Quad Boy from Wichita just holding it down at home, I imagine. Let's see. Remember, Quad Boy tends to get better and better. This is going to be a good match. Are they ready, race manager Sour Power?
Looks like they are.
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
Because my 5 inches is broken.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is elimination.
Wow.
The loser of this one is done
Oh my god, you don't like it Smash?
for this 4th week of our summer series in the YDSC. Quad Boy
in
overtakes
first
the
place.
lead.
Right along with Voltage.
He caught Voltage, and now Voltage has to come back around the rocks. Got a lot of activity there on his end. Good sound design from the party.
This isn't actually that bad.
Down the stairs through the tunnel for Quad Boy. Up, following the arrows into the gravity section. Voltage trying to catch up, but he's got 4 gates to make up.
Yeah, he has.
Gravity down, and now newbie drone ladder for Quad Boy. Always dangerous the deeper he goes, and a 101 win for Quad Boy there. Voltage comes in just 6 seconds back, 5 seconds back.
I see Will grimacing in the screen.
Yeah.
Right, you got this one.
A live look at High Voltage. A UMD Bulldog to be. So let's see if he can force a 3rd match against Quad Boy. Otherwise, Voltage will be done. This is elimination. Match number 5. Voltage flying to stay alive. Not an easy course.
It's a good start for Voltage. See if he can hold it.
Definitely interesting looking. All right, I'm moving around here as Voltage comes through the glowing gate
Missed a couple
section.
gates. Quad Boy pulls into the lead again. Down he goes into the stone temples.
Features that we saw on our training tracks earlier in the night. A long row of gates. Gotta hit them all. As Quad Boy now.
Pretty good
Taking
lead for
care
Quad
of
Boy.
yeah, about 4 or 5 gates. Extending it now.
Mosquito.
There's a mosquito. We are in Minnesota.
State bird.
Boom, Quad Boy.
Gonna take this one.
Faster on that one, 54 seconds. And that means, as we watch High Voltage come down the ladder, we're going to let him get back to the party. Nicely done, Will.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for flying with us. Thanks for getting your brother going.
Yup.
Say hi to everybody there.
I will.
Hi!
You guys have a good time.
Tell Blake to watch me.
Who said that?
Nathan wants Blake to watch him.
Alright, I'll get him there.
All right. Lots of comments in the Twitch chat. Meanwhile, nice job, Quad Boy. Quad Boy getting stronger every lap he makes, as we've seen before. Okay, Quad Boy stays alive. Who do we have in match 6? Another elimination.
Well, we do, but fortunately for Daylight, Ether is a no-show, so he will automatically get the win.
Hang on.
Unless you got somebody to sub in for Ether.
We could have Book Dragon. Hang on. Let's see if I can get her to come in. I missed her message a few minutes ago. Can you join us? This would be going up against...
Daylight FPV.
Daylight, okay. Oh, you know, I'm so busy calling the races, I missed that she messaged me back. Oh, here she comes. Awesome. All right, Book Dragon's coming back. Shy Book Dragon from the Tiny Turbines going up against Daylight FPV from San Antonio, Texas, home of the Riverwalk. All right, thanks for coming back, Shy Book Dragon. You were our next qualifier, so we are happy to have you here.
Alrighty.
Race manager Sour Power, let's get her into the room.
She's already in the room, and both pilots are ready to go.
All right, rematch with Daylight, who you saw in the play-in. But this is single limb at this point now, Shy Book Dragon. So best 2 out of 3, one-lap wonders. Winner stays alive, loser is done. Thanks for coming back.
And run 'em.
Yep.
All right. Not easy to just jump in from whatever else she was doing and get into this race again, but she has a strong start, trying to keep pace with Daylight in this survival match. Remember, Daylight climbed all the way back from the bottom half last week to finish second overall to Vanadium, demonstrating how well he has learned this course, going down through gravity. Not an easy thing based on your camera angle. It's hard to see where you're going when you do that. And a 51, getting faster. Daylight takes the first one. Let's see Shy Book Dragon finish up. Enjoy the ride, Shy Book. Coming from the Tiny Turbines team, she organized it. She put together a group of kids who do the homeschool thing, didn't want to be left out of the drone racing thing, and we are honored to have them in the YDSC as she goes down the gravity gate. Take a little break on the grid. Nicely done. And the, what do you call that kind of a ladder where you go back and forth? Back and forth ladder?
Yeah, switchback.
Switchback ladder. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Shy Book Dragon comes in, came in off the street to jump back into the race. We appreciate it. going again with Daylight and Shybook Dragon. Nice to have races instead of buys. Absolutely. All right, strong start for Daylight. Shybook had to come back and hit that first gate again. We're racing in this strange desert grid with palm trees. Joel, I think you took out some of the foliage, correct?
I did, trying to give Daylight a couple more frames per second. He's running on a lower end of machine, so not uncommon. We try to make our courses that are friendly to kind of some low end machines that people may have. Not everyone has the money to buy a crazy awesome gaming computer, so we try and be respectful and aware of that. This week though got a little out of hand. We're a little delayed on course selection, and so this one popped up, and unfortunately was maybe a little too heavy on some of the extra foliage and stuff. But Daylight seems to be doing okay today.
Daylight did okay. He wins this one.
Okay.
He will be staying alive. Nice and strong on the finish as we watch Shybook Dragon just enjoy this lap on this crazy course. Definitely good for skill development. Got the moon visible in the sky. All right, up through that gate and down through this gate. Ah, a little bit of grass underneath the grid.
Yeah, the grid's placed on top of a big empty map, actually.
A big green field.
Yeah.
All right. And boom. Thank you, Shybook Dragon. We appreciate you jumping back in. But it is Daniel Daylight FPV advancing, staying alive from the bottom half. Shybook, we will see you next week. Have a great week. Thanks as always for flying with us and coming on back and helping us out.
Now I want to make sure I really am done this time, right?
You really are done now, yes. But hey,
Alright.
just stay close just in case.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Aurora. Okay. We are on to match number 7.
7 is correct. Warhead and Kenrick. Hopefully Kenrick hasn't left the room. I'm sure he has.
No.
Oh, he's still in. All right, Kenrick and Warhead are up. There we go. Looks like they're getting ready.
I want to
locked and
know.
loaded.
So I'm looking over at Joel. Joel has much better lighting than I do. How do you get such good lighting over there? That's my question.
I think because my lights are up in front of me.
I look like I'm a part ghost. But
Yeah,
Warhead,
Swedish.
I promise I've been out in the sun. Warhead
Way more
from
than me, I'm
Wisconsin, on his way to the University of St. Thomas here in St. Paul, Minnesota, going up against Kenrick on the other side of the earth, Indonesia, where it is 8:30 in the morning, Friday morning. He's already a day ahead. Can he stay ahead of Warhead in this matchup? Let's see. This is going to be fun. Getting him started.
All right, so Kenrick's fast lap tonight is, I think, it's 30 seconds. See if he can top that. I know Warhead was coming in close to low 40s. But Kenrick does crash. That will give Warhead a little bit of breathing room.
Warhead gets the lead.
Must be joking.
A little issue for Warhead, but he's recovered fast enough.
What the?
Got it. Oh, Warhead. Kenrick having a lot of problems. Here's Warhead. No mistakes, Warhead, and we might be able to take this first one.
Oh,
Kenrick.
no.
Kenrick is on a warpath,
Trying to
though.
catch him.
There he does
Oh,
overtake
overtakes
him at
him.
that.
Don't crash now, Kenrick.
Oh my gosh, that ladder is just insane. 39 seconds
That was close.
to 43. Did you guys see that ladder from Kenrick? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, flying in acro mode. It's just
that switchback
flick of
ladder
the
is
wrist.
insane.
Unreal. Okay, Warhead had a chance there. Got a taste. Let's see what we can do here. Can you stay up top? Or will you have to work your way from the bottom? This is a top half matchup, so no one will be done, but try to keep those losses off your record as long as you can. Okay, let's go again. And they are off pretty even. Right off the bat.
Kenrick flashes.
And a tunnel problem for Kenrick.
Too much. Oh my god, come on.
Kenrick having some problems. This could be Warhead's match. Let's see.
You can hear Kenrick on the mic.
Warhead had a couple problems there, and that will give Kenrick the lead. That maneuver up through those stone temples is pretty amazing from Kenrick right there.
He is flying with a mode that not many pilots can handle. Oh, and look at that.
My goodness.
Switchback ladder again.
What was that in?
38. So this is after crashes, he's getting 38.
Unreal.
Amazing. And then Warhead finishing it up. Okay.
That's the scenes of today.
Okay, Kenrick stays up top. Warhead, we will see you on the bottom half. But impressive flying nonetheless. Just running into this acro phenom from Indonesia. Let's see what happens as this unfolds. Next up, what do we have, Joel?
Raid Optics is finally going to get a fly here against Vanadium. Straight into the buzzsaw, the defending champion from last week.
That's what you get. All right, now Raid Optics, I'll remind everybody, you are going to mute yourself and you're going to turn me off. You don't want to hear any of this race call. Okay. Go for it.
I'm doing it now.
That means Vanadium can say whatever he wants about you. Okay, Raid Optics in red. Eden Prairie Eagle. Vanadium in the traditional blue. The blue streak. There they are. Phoenix against Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Okay, solid start. Vanadium building a lead. Can Raid Optics stay close enough? Again, Raid Optics did not have to fly.
Oh, here comes Raid. Raid right on his tail. Oh, had a chance to catch up and clip that one of those purple gates.
Vanadium recovers just in time.
Come on, Vanadium, beat my time. Come on.
Not this
Come
round.
Springtime teammates, Vanadium and Kenrick reunited. Called them the Internationals.
Oh, yeah.
37.
No.
Boom.
Actually, 35. Sad, past lap.
You hit a 30 earlier,
Yeah.
Kenrick.
Gonna get a 30-second lap earlier.
Meanwhile, Raid Optics diving through that switchback ladder and almost an even minute on that one for Raid Optics. Okay. He didn't hear any of that, though. It's in a cone of silence.
Stay focused.
As we get ready to go again, this is the top half, so winner stays up top, loser goes down to the bottom half to work their way back. How are we doing on time? Yeah, I think we're going to be done right around 9 tonight.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Okay. Going again. Can Raid Optics force a third rubber match in this matchup? Or is Vanadium going to take care of business? The Desert Destroyer in the desert grid. Plus palm trees. That was a tough question that Shy Book Dragon asked us.
Am I done racing? Am I really done? It's a good lap for Vanadium here. Oh,
Nope.
right as I
Why
say
did
it.
you say that? No.
Sorry,
The
I'm
curse
so
of the
sorry.
announcer.
I'm so sorry. That
Still
probably
got a
would have saved you an
37.
extra 3 or 4 seconds there.
Here comes Raid Optics.
Definitely one of the
Strong
Raid's
lap
better.
for him as well.
Yeah, 49 seconds. That's a pretty good lap for Raid.
That sends him down to the bottom half, but with a strong lap under his belt. So we will see you again, Raid Optics. Vanadium, you stay up top. And we are on to match number 9.
So Raid will stay active. We're up Raid
That's
and
right, Raid goes
Quad
right away.
Boy. Yeah, he does go right away. So Raid and
Okay.
Quad Boy
Ooh.
ready to go.
This is a good one here. You know, when we race with grown-ups in tap rooms and places like that, we allow pilot picking. We don't do it here in the YDSC, but this would be a fun one to pick, these two. Raid Optics from
Yeah.
Eden Prairie and Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas.
I definitely play conservatively on this one.
All right, let's see what happens. Quad Boy just keeps getting better. I know Raid Optics wishes that he could get a piece of another pilot in this field.
Just a gate separating them at this point. Raid's gonna have to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes on these. Looks like he's gonna take his time. Stay locked in. Up into the stone temples he comes.
Stone Temple.
I like it.
Shades of Route 47.
Get that song out of here.
Okay. 12 gate lead. 11-12 for Raid Optics. Going down through gravity. Letting gravity take effect into the switchback ladder. Can Quad Boy recover? No, Raid Optics with a 53. Coming off of a 49. He was warm from the previous match. Quad Boy was on ice waiting. All right, 108 for Quad Boy. Can Quad Boy extend this one? Can he bounce back? Again, Raid Optics can't hear anything that we're saying. And that's how he likes it. Don't usually hear anything from Quad Boy either. But let's run him again. Race manager, mentor extraordinaire, Sour Power. Working behind the scenes.
Always working behind the scenes.
Okay, another strong
Organizing.
start for Raid Optics.
He's always organizing so many of our daily practices with all of the pilots. Such a huge help to the YDSC this year.
Big shout out. All the pilots, make sure that you show your appreciation for Sour Power. Raid Optics is at office hours every day.
Quad Boy pulling into first place there. Raid Optics. I'm gonna try and chase him down here. So he
Yeah,
does
look at
overtake
that.
him in the stone temples.
Ooh, this is tight.
Into our dive gate section. Not sponsored by TDC. I don't know who that is.
All right, anything can happen as we go gravity. Quad Boy fighting for his life. Getting into the ladder. But Raid Optics with a 58 closes the door. That's a big exhale, inhale. Takes care of business. Raid Optics, nicely done. Quad Boy, strong again. It's great to have you here. Competition is definitely... We're bringing in some big names, but Quad Boy, showing that you belong. Thanks for being here all the way from Wichita, Kansas. Any thoughts on this track, Quad Boy? See that you're muted. If you want to say a few words, if not, that's okay. Raid Optics.
They're here to fly. Just to the business. All right.
All right.
Moving on to match number 10, we got Warhead and Daylight FPV.
Okay. This will be good. This is elimination as well. Both these pilots do have a loss so far tonight, so the winner stays alive.
There's the upper bracket. Let's take a look at the lower. Yep, so we are on the bottom. Round 2 right there. Warhead and Daylight. Winner will move on and face off against Raid Optics after this.
Okay. That makes sense.
You better win this. I want to see you.
Haha. Now we can hear Nathan again. Raid Optics likes to talk as we start these two pilots. Warhead in green, Daylight in white. The college freshman against the high school sophomore. North versus South. So far, North 4 gates to the good.
Oh, that goes down. Daylight right on his tail now.
Closes that gap.
See if he can make it up.
A little contact going down through gravity. Warhead rocking the brushless. 47. Solid finish. Warhead gets the first win in this matchup. Daylight works his way down through the ladder, and we're going to get ready to go again. Daniel Daylight FPV finished second in the International Game of Whoop. Entries are now open for this year's IGAO 2, International Game of Whoop 2. I think Daylight's going to be there. An amazing freestyle competition. Yep.
A lot of prizes every week, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, a couple other companies. Always prizes going out.
Just look up International Game of Whoop on Facebook and YouTube for details. But Daniel, an excellent racing pilot as well. Can he catch Warhead, who's built a sizable lead here as Daylight fights to stay alive?
Warhead is just getting better every week. There's a 42-second Warhead. One of his better times. I think that might be close to his best.
Yeah. He kicked off. He was the first in the first match of this bracket, and showing how well he knows this course.
Yeah, let's see if we can... It doesn't look like he's uploaded one for this map. But oh my goodness, Kendrick has a 29.29 lap time on this one. Fastest. Vanadium's at 34.9.
Not in a race.
Not in a race, with some practice.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
race
no. 29 is the lap time. I do it when I'm fighting Warhead. Yeah, the one. 30,
that's right.
30 seconds is the one that I make. No, it's not. It's the same, but the 30 seconds is included in the whole shot.
Right. Yep, you're correct. Yeah, that was the one we saw. Yep.
That's the one we saw. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's take a moment here to say goodnight to Daniel Daylight FPV. Daniel, always a pleasure to have you. I know you've been designing a track, so we might see Daniel's track at an upcoming Thursday night race. And also remember, International Game of Whoop is coming back. IGAO 2 with Daniel Daylight FPV and a bunch of other pilots doing cool freestyle tricks from home. You can do it as well. All pilot levels are allowed. Look up International Game of Whoop. Thank you, Daniel, for being here. And here we go. Match 11, always a fun one. Match 11 is where the top pilots collide over the course of this double elimination bracket format, and this is not going to disappoint. Former international team teammates from the springtime, Kenrick FPV from Indonesia, holding his 5-inch racing quad there, and Vanadium from Phoenix AZ.
Well, let's go.
You didn't know who you were flying against, Kenrick?
No.
You got to go against your old teammate. Now, this brings back memories, Joel, of our, what do we call it?
Oh, the
captain's, what do we call that? The brawl?
The duel to rule.
That's
duel
right, the
to
duel
rule.
to rule. Good memory, Haven. All right, the duel to rule. These two pilots raced to see who would be the captain of their team. And as I recall, Kendrick won that one.
I have a
It's
feeling
a
we're gonna
rematch
watch.
of the duel to rule.
I feel like we're gonna see this match twice
Do
tonight.
we want to put the captainship on the line here tonight? You guys decide.
Oh no, no.
Okay.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
And a Vanadium.
Hey, I want to thank.
Or how Blake absolutely destroy you in the next race.
I want to thank.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to focus on DCL though. So yeah, let's see.
Excuses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point out that I do need some lighting help. If anyone here wants to provide some lighting help, because I do look old. Thank you, Cyrus, for pointing that out on Twitch.
You
I
look old
in this lighting.
Doesn't look
This
so
lighting
bad.
has aged me. It makes my hair look gray.
Yes, like everything looks great.
It does. I'm in a grayscale. Okay. Are we ready for this main event?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wait, send it.
They are ready.
Thank you, Sour Power, behind the scenes. To get ready to watch some burners. They're going to bring out the best in each other.
Camera makeup. All right, go ahead and start him.
Good luck, Kendrick.
Good luck, Vanadium.
Wow, good guys.
Good camaraderie there amongst teammates as they head into the start here. Kendrick did first.
Oh
He
my
was down in the
God.
tunnel. But Kendrick also has some problems. Everyone's just crashing left and right.
Restart. Okay, nice.
Kenrick. Nice, just talking. We're not going to do that. Kenrick with the lead.
Oh, Vanadium right behind him.
Action. Look at this. As they go through those sponsored.
Oh no!
Our sponsored.
No.
Vanadium into first.
gravity.
Here it goes.
Vanadium overtakes and into the ladder. Oh, this
Look
is
at
a
it.
difference maker.
Oh, Vanadium with a
Vanadium,
38.
Oh man, come on.
Kenrick had just a few too many crashes on that one. So on
You
this
took all
course,
4 points.
Comeback?
oh boy,
I want to see a comeback.
oh boy.
Intimidating. All right, we're
Minus
sticking with
10.
best of 3 though, so Vanadium
thank
can
God.
end it right here. Steal the captainship back.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if that's officially on the line or not.
I heard a
I
sure.
don't know. No.
All right, go ahead and
Let's
start
do it.
him.
Kenrick mentioning DCL. He is racing on a circuit at the Drone Champions League over in Europe, racing with us from Indonesia and chasing his internationals teammate, actually a little bit ahead of Vanadium right now. Let's see what happens as we go into the Stone Temple turns.
God, so fast.
Oh, wow. Going down gravity like.
Oh no! Get up,
Oh,
Oh, there's something.
oh man.
Oh my gosh!
31 and 32. That is new hot lap for Vanadium.
So fast.
And a new hot lap for Kenrick because he had a 29.92 before. Top
Oh man, I
times
could
right
get a
there.
27 there.
Kenrick got the 30 before. He had a 30 and change before, but wow.
No, 29.
They could go
actually.
faster.
No,
These are
his,
not flawless.
His fastest lap time last time was 29.29 for the lap time, and so he got a 29 point. What was that last one there? At 29. Oh, 29. Oh, you're right. 29. Yeah. So 92. Yeah.
Hey,
Not quite as
we got our
fast.
first rubber match here.
All right.
This is going the distance.
No mistakes, Kenrick. No mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Now, of course, they might. This is the top half of the bracket, so the loser is not done, but this is for bragging rights here.
Yep, loser
This
flies
one pride.
again.
Come on.
Let's start them.
Start him. Right along with Vanadium here to start.
The spike lag, bro. No, my god, the spike.
What happened? So we hear Kenrick exclaiming.
Oh,
Yeah, it's,
Vanadium had a couple of problems.
not
Kenrick's
gonna
gonna have a
work.
chance to catch up here. Vanadium took 3 hits off that.
Skate.
Ooh, neck and neck. Even gate counts. Look at this. Fun to watch. Around
I'm
palm
dead.
tree
I'm dead.
and stone temples.
Go,
I don't know. Look at this.
Oh,
Into the
man.
ladder.
One
Into the
right after the
ladder.
other. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness. Where's the clip
Kenrick
button?
in the ladder. Yes, we need a replay.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice race. Good race.
Good race.
Amazing, you guys.
Oh man.
Whew.
Exhale, Vanadium. We will see you again here on the bottom half. Kenrick, you are in the final.
Ooh.
It remains to be seen who you're going to see.
Let's go.
Exhilarating.
All right, we got Raid Optics and
Okay,
Warhead.
I'm gonna mute now.
Raid Optics muting himself, getting ready, focused, locked in.
Warhead speaks when, when he chooses. Carefully timed trash talk, but I don't know if Nathan will hear it. Raid Optics.
Vanadium's waiting for the winner of this match in the lower bracket. Match number 12 into match number 13. Pilots are ready. Go ahead and send them, Brian. See if we can get through these last ones here in the next 8 minutes.
Warhead graduate of Hill Murray going to the University of St. Thomas, where he'll be a Tommy, leading the Tommy drone racing team, of course. And Raid Optics going into his junior year at Eden Prairie. Currently a couple gates behind Warhead, giving chase.
Warhead missed one. Raid Optics now in first place.
Just as I call it, Raid Optics overtakes the lead going into the crazy abandoned
Warhead
stone
overtakes
temples.
him. Lead
Seesaw.
change. Yeah, a little seesaw battle here.
Nice gravity action for Warhead, showing that he's done this course before. 43, solid. All right. First heat goes to Warhead. Raid Optics bringing it in. 56 seconds. Okay, they're going to go again. Best 2 out of 3. This is elimination, however. Warhead can end it here. Raid Optics fighting to fly again. Loser's night is done after this.
Warhead's consistently had problems on that purple tunnel. Oh, clips the temple, stone temple tunnel coming down. Gravity gates we go.
All right, Warhead, a 10-gate lead at the moment. Super strong on the tail end of this course, and that is it. Another 43 for Warhead. That means Raid Optics, I don't know if you can hear me, just racing his own race. He'll flip us back on when he's done, I'm sure. I gotta say though, Raid Optics has come so far since the start of the spring season. Nice job, Nathan. We say goodnight to you here, but excellent flying. Warhead was just too much on that one. Warhead earns a date here with Vanadium. And we say goodnight to Raid Optics. You were close in the first heat, Nathan, but keep up the great work. It's a testament to all the time you're putting in during office hours and practice with Sour Power. Thanks for showing up all the time and for all the great ideas. Always a pleasure having you fly, sir.
No problem. I'm gonna stay around for the end.
Okay, so Warhead getting ready for Vanadium. I think these two have had their matches in the past.
First time
Warhead
meeting
knows
tonight.
how fast it is, yes.
Yep.
knows how fast and challenging it is to keep pace with Vanadium. Let's see, though. Anything can happen in drone racing. Warhead from western Wisconsin, Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona, down in the desert. And fast start for the blue Whoop Vanadium.
Oh, goes down. Here comes Warhead. Right on top of him now. It's like Warhead had a little trouble there. That will give Vanadium a couple gates. Also have a few problems there as we talk about him. The announcer's curse. But that does give...
waiting for the winner of this one.
There's the 32nd.
36.091 for Vanadium on that. Warhead getting through that ladder. Comes in 10 seconds behind at 46 seconds. Whew. No messing around as we get to this point of the bracket. These pilots are cutting crazy fast lines. Any mistake can mean disaster as they get off to another start here. Vanadium can end it and go on to a rematch with Kenrick if he can win here. Warhead looking for a chance to extend. So Vanadium goes down the stairs, through the tunnel, up and over the temple. Some initials we don't know.
I think Brian said it's DDC. I didn't realize that it's the Denver Drone Company, actually. So our friends down in Denver were able to work with Ash, apparently, and get their logo in on some of the gates. So that's pretty impressive.
I guess so.
Talk to Ash about that.
Another 36-second. Yeah, we should. Another 36-second heat. Tuning up for a rematch with his Internationals teammate, Kenrick, as Warhead brings it in. Great flying, Matt Warhead, soon to be St. Thomas freshman. Matt, always a pleasure to have you, man.
Yeah,
great flying. What'd you think of this course?
It was a lot different than the one I was flying earlier, so.
Yeah, we did a little switcheroo on you. Sorry about that. We will give you much earlier heads up. Practice definitely helps, we know that, but you did a great job on this course that was just announced today, and we look forward to seeing you next week. All right.
Alright, we are going to do, just cause these two are amazing to watch, we're going to do best of 5. So first, the 3 wins.
Let's do it.
30-second laps from you guys. We can do it. It's an extra race or two. So since we had a split decision
We're going
last one.
Full 2 hours tonight. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Here they go.
Wait, where's Kenrick? Kenrick?
Kenrick, are you here? I don't hear him. I don't see him.
He's not even in the room.
He's deafened.
Yeah, we gotta track him down.
Can I undeafen him?
Server undeafen.
I'm up.
Yeah, you're up, Kenny.
I don't know. I'd kick out from the lobby. Oh, game closed.
Go ahead and unlock it, Brian. We're gonna do best of 5, Kenny.
It's
on. Hang on, let me pause my app. Pausing. Let's go. So it's going to be my nemesis.
Your nemesis, Vanadium. Yep.
No, not again.
Cyan
they are ready
against
to go.
Blue.
Hang on, let me turn on my
Duel
sending
to
music.
rule
Sending
rematch.
music.
He's got sending music. Okay.
Send it music.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck, Vanadium.
Love the sportsmanship. And they are off Vanadium with the hole shot. Out first.
Oh my god.
First pilot to win 3 takes tonight's championship. Can Vanadium defend again with the new competition coming in from
He should do winning first
Friday
round.
morning?
Got a 10-gate lead over Kenrick right now. This first one looks in the bag for Vanadium.
Good one, Vanadium.
Thank you.
32s. Possibly another hot lap for Vanadium there.
This is not working.
The music's not working for you right now, Kenny?
Wrong music.
Wrong music.
Cue another track.
Here we
Here's the
go.
track that is. Okay. Vanadium's got 2 more. If he's got 2 more in him, he can take down Kenrick and keep the championship.
Nope.
The Thursday night flights.
This is a good one. Let's go, let's go. Let's save this.
When started.
And just shot out of a cannon. Little trouble for Vanadium. That brings Kenrick going through the glowing gates and down the stairs first, showing that acro mode. Unbelievable how fast he is flying this course. Gravity no problem.
Oh,
Ooh,
turn back.
31. Kenrick evens it with a 31-second lap, just under 32 seconds.
Nice
and
one.
Vanadium comes in at 40.
Yes, thanks, man.
No room for error with these two. If you've never seen drone racing before, or simulator drone racing, this is a remarkable way to watch these two pilots who are both incredibly good. We can see their gate counts on the screen, and we can see how close they are. Switching to FPV and some pretty dynamic third-person views. Okay, let's go again. Tied 1-1 in a best of 5.
No, no. What the hell is that respawn point? Get respawn to the
Don't crash.
freaking
Vanadium hanging on to a lead. If Kenrick can catch, he's trying. This one's gonna be close.
Nah.
Kenrick goes down. That should give Vanadium the second win.
Ah, come on.
Back
Vanadium
and
is
forth.
saving his best for last. I think Vanadium has had some 32-second laps consistently here now.
Consistently low 30s.
Yeah. Kenrick is going to have to make sure he does no room for error in this next race. This is a make or break for him at this point. Vanadium has to win 1 to end it.
Remember, Vanity, one more, you got this, come on. All the pressure is on you, come on.
All right, it's 2-1. Vanadium over Kenrick at the moment. Best of 5. Here they go again. For the title this week.
Nah.
Kenrick with a slow start. Wasn't paying attention.
No, it's not a slow start, still lag, man. Jeez.
Oh, it's lag. Okay, sorry.
It's internet. Bro, it's just killing me.
Where's the lag coming from?
Well, so the way it works is the start count for Kenrick is probably about a second off because he's over in Indonesia. However, the timing is all local, so when he hits that, when that time starts on his machine, it just starts the counter.
Dang it.
Oh man,
No.
Kenrick completes his comeback though. Vanadium with a couple mistakes. Kenrick wins his second. Here we go, game number 5.
We're going the distance.
We're going the distance right away. Here we go, gentlemen. That's a solid start.
From opposite sides of the earth, they race.
No
in this
mistakes. Oh,
No.
Vanadium.
Desert.
No,
And Kendrick both having problems with that purple gate.
Tunnel.
Vanadium on the lead, so far ahead.
Yeah, 4 gates. Kendrick's having commentary on his own.
Kendrick's trying to catch him. Talking about
No way.
your
Vanadium gonna take the
defending
win.
champion into the switchback ladder.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh,
Nicely
good
done,
race.
Vanadium.
So I guess Kenrick loses captain title.
We'll see. They're gonna figure that out. But it is Vanadium
Wow.
holding on to the Thursday night title, holding off Kendrick FPV. Woke up, set his alarm, got out of bed, and was racing crazy fast. Had the fastest laps of the night, but Vanadium takes care of business in the best of 5, 3-2 over Kendrick FPV, his teammate on the internationals. Let's start with Kendrick. Kendrick, how did it feel chasing your teammate? And obviously, you had a couple issues there. You were trying to come back. Did you think you could catch him?
I know Vanadium's pretty fast, but if I make some mistake, I don't know, he's gonna be far elite. He's a super consistent pilot, so yeah, he's fast and consistent, super fast also. It's gonna be hard to beat him.
That's why you are so committed to having him be your teammate, as I recall.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, hey, Kendrick, thank you for joining us. Thanks for getting up early on your Friday morning and racing.
No problem. Happy to be racing again.
Yeah, come back every Thursday. We're doing this every Thursday all summer long. So actually, your Friday mornings, every Friday morning. We hope to see you next week and several Friday mornings to come. And
Let's go.
You are a reserve champion tonight, but it is Vanadium holding on. Is that 3 weeks in a row?
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row from the Desert
Coming
Destroyer.
next week, buddy.
The name is
Henrik.
Coming next week. I'll be practicing one day.
I'll be ready.
You guys are great competitors. Vanadium, what was it like holding off the acro action of Kenrick this week?
I was definitely shaken. I had all the adrenaline. That one of those first heats when he got me on the switchback ladder, that one was probably one of my favorite heats between us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Thrilling to watch.
Whoever's watching this right now, please clip that.
I clipped it.
Oh, nice.
All right, good. We'll get some replays on our Twitch channel. Vanadium, we've done this 4 times this summer. I think you missed the first one, and you've won 3 in a row since you've been back with us. So, pretty good batting average, my friend.
We hope take it from him.
We hope to see you back. Yeah, there's some pilots who have not been here, but I don't know. Someone's going to have to see if they can knock off Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona, showing us how it's done. And yeah, you know, there's an event coming up in Phoenix. I think we're going to do an announcement about Drone Sports Camp and try to get some more pilots in your area, Haven. So,
right on.
Yeah, help us recruit and congratulations. You're a great champion, and it's great to have you flying with us.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So with that win tonight, Vanadium moves up into first place on our overall league rankings for the season. He is now with a 1622 ELO ranking. So Balake, sitting out some matches here for the summer, is going to fall behind in the ranks.
Interesting. Well, we saw a glimpse of Balake on the night that he falls from the top spot. Saw a glimpse of him and his mom there with High Voltage earlier. This might be what it takes to bring him back into the ring, where Vanadium will be ready, as will Kenrick, Warhead, Raid Optics, all the pilots who have been racing and flying this summer with us. And let's not forget, we had a newcomer, Zaro, win our Undercard A match tonight. Thrilling, consistent ovals from Zaro. First time we saw him. We saw the Big Oof make great improvements this week as well in Undercard A. As did Cyrus FPV, all the way from Melrose, Central Minnesota Wi-Fi. And then it was Undercard AA, where Captain Banana, talking trash, and taken down Nugget in the matchup, the 1v1 matchup on our training 2-track. Nice to see our training 2-track in action. Say that 10 times fast. And then, of course, it was Vanadium over Kenrick and a strong field of pilots. Shy Book Dragon making a comeback, coming back in and saving the day. We don't know what happened to Ether. Great to see Quad Boy in from Wichita. Daylight FPV. Last week's runner-up, another strong showing. Raid Optics going on mute and going deaf. Always fun with all of you pilots. High voltage. We will do it again next week and every Thursday, folks. This is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. This is our Drone Sports Camp 20 program. If you're wondering what in the world is this and how can I do it, go to youthdronesports.org. You can sign up. There's still time to get started this summer. And then it's into our fall season where schools will be racing again. It's a blast doing this with you, Joel. And thanks to Sour Power for running things behind the scenes.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Brian. Again, every week, rocking it. So, and I think that we're done for the night. And I have Kenrick trying to get his rank showing.
Where's Kenrick's ranking?
I don't know.
Well, Kenrick, I gotta get your name. I gotta get your name connected correctly because you have a weird nickname. I'll get it set up
rank.
Yeah.
All right, so keep an eye on your rankings, pilots. The more you fly, the more you can move up. We will see you next Thursday. Sign up and look for a track announcement coming soon. No more last-minute track announcements. We promise. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next Thursday.
There you go.
Okay, that was tense.
Connect.
Yo, Brian, thank you for the suggestion on the mute and deafen.